I cannot be the two. Why you on a perimeter, can't even shoot? Oh, you got a whack at jump. We gon' make it rain, no thunder. I ain't tryna sit on the phone, tryna.
So in this video, we're going to focus on our kickstart lever. It's loose. My bike does not start with a kick. That's why I've been so focused on the electric start portion. But we're really going to try to diagnose what's going on and probably just have to get a new one, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. It's definitely not doing something it's supposed to do, though. It doesn't function like a regular one. Yeah, I'm officially out of my scope of practice. I removed this off of here. Spring came off. This was stuck on here. Spring came off. This ball came off. This screw is what I removed to get it out of there. Not only did I have to look for this exact size for like 30 minutes, whatever size this is not coming off, dude. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I'm damn sure not the weakest, you know? So this thing is really stuck on there. So we gonna try this. All over there. See if that helps. You put on some WD-40. Let's see if it worked. Now we just need to wipe all that down. So we got the spring, a ball that go in here, I guess, into this one. Okay, so we're gonna grease all parts per the YouTube video I watched, obviously, because we already wiped them all down. It's not coming out. Lubricates and protects all metals. Easy, that's what we need. Grease this ball up. This part right here, they say to grease around here, grease in here, try to get some grease in here as well. This part, they say this is what you put thread lock on. It should go spring first, from what I remember when it came out. Put the spring in here first. Put the spring in here. Then the ball goes right on top. Forget how this was built, to be honest. I think it's like that. This piece is supposed to go like this, because it comes out and then it gets kicked, right? Thread lock says it goes on the retaining screw. Put the thread lock on here. It's medium strength, if anybody was asking. And after you put this in here, just put this right here. Obviously, you got to screw it through. Nice and in there. Then you have some anti-seize. But I guess you put that on this. How much? That's a great question. I didn't put too much. It should be all right with that. That in here. All we got to do is add that last lock to it. There it is. We realized that this screw right here, I don't know if it's gonna, you see how it's kind of like melted down, which is probably why my kickstart won't spin back around. Maybe it's the spring, I don't know, maybe it's this. But let's find it. Dilemma. We found our hex cap screw, 5/16. This is what we have. This is our burnt out one. This is 5/16 1 inch, 5/16 1 1/4. Probably just gonna take them both, honestly, but I'm gonna go put this one in first. I know I got the new spring, but examining the whole thing, like if we really wanna, it looks burnt. I might need a whole new one. It looks, what they call it, clapped out. I don't know if any of this is gonna tighten like it should. And over here, it looks fine. I don't know if there's something wrong with this. I don't know if I'm supposed to have another O-ring or what the case is. So we're back a few weeks later. I got a new kickstart. I lost the pieces to the old one. Not all of them, just the spring, which I'm sure is pretty important. This is how it comes. So you got this. You can loosen this here. Well, you're gonna have to, not you can. So after further review, this is much shorter than this, even though it doesn't look like it. Maybe not much shorter, but decently shorter than this. But it doesn't change the fact that it does fit. So the only real issue I see about putting this on here, when it's not the right length, is that it doesn't sit in the same spot. You know, the big one sits here. But this is out of the way, you know, it's not gonna hurt anything putting it right here. And obviously we can screw in our thing right here. So a few issues before we try to start it. This, I feel like this screw doesn't go all the way in, because I feel like I can keep cranking and cranking, but I feel like it's stripping something in there. and it's not supposed to do that because that's how the other one ended up bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and test out this Kickstart right now. Do I need to choke it when I'm using the Kickstart? Oh yeah. Wow, that was easy. For some reason I really didn't expect it to work, but Kickstart works great. So update. Remember that screw that I didn't put all the way in? Well, yeah, it fell out. So I'm gonna use one of the screws that we got to replace the old one, and it does fit. Let's put it all the way through this time. So we did the best we could, but it still didn't go all the way. I don't have the right drill bit, or else I would have just drilled it in there. But I would highly recommend using a drill to do this, because after this point, it gets super hard. And make sure you're keeping this pushed all the way back towards that way while you're screwing it for the beginning. The only reason why I noticed this is because I went on a ride yesterday. You know, I was kicking it a few times to make it start when I stalled out, because, you know, hey, I do what I do. But yeah, then I was like, dang, it's clapped out. But no, that's not the case. It just lost a screw. Thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate any tips, tricks, advice you can leave down below in the comments. You can subscribe to my channel right here. You can get with me on TikTok and Twitter right here. And in this other corner, you should be able to watch another video. Until then, I'll see you around.